So here's the deal. You've got 24 hours left before the exam. Panic mode activated. Why oh why did you not start studying earlier? But get this. At this point, panicking won't help you. I get it. You're messed up. You didn't start studying months in advance. You only have 1 day left. Big deal. So what? You literally have one full day. That's more than enough to fix a bad start. So get off that bed and let's make great history in 24 hours or less. First, let's see what we're working with. Don't just open your books randomly or start scrolling through your notes aimlessly. Take a few minutes to list all your subjects and figure out exactly what's important. Which topics are denser, which ones appear frequently in exams. Focus on those. This is not the time to waste hours on topics you already know. Once you know what matters, structure your day. Study in blocks of about 2 hours each with 10 to 15 minutes break in between. The breaks are crucial. They prevent your brain from burning out. During your breaks, you can fix yourself a drink or a snack so you're not too hungry to focus. In the morning, start with the hardest subjects maths, science, or social, or any subject that requires your brain's attention. Your brain is freshest in the morning, so use that peak energy for the stuff that makes you sweat. Save the memorization heavy subjects like history, Kannada, Hindi for later in the day. Now, when you start studying, forget about shadow reading or cramming blindly. Focus on understanding first. Read through your notes and the appropriate chapters in your textbook properly. If it's a subject with problem solving like math, solve 2 questions from each topic. So you don't need to finish every single question. Just pick a few main questions from each topic. For theory subjects, make short, condensed notes in your own words. Think of it as building a cheat sheet for your brain. Make bullet points, keywords, formula, and short examples. These will be your revision notes at the end of everything. After finishing each topic, glance over it a second time. Use that short revision notes you made to quickly recap everything you read. Also, take these notes with you when it's time to go to your exam, so you don't have to flip through huge notes under exam pressure. Even in this crazy 24-hour window, a little exam simulation is vital. For each of your subjects, do a mock high pressure exam. Make yourself some mock exam questions. Set a timer for 30 minutes and write answers as if it's the real thing. I know that exams are obviously longer than 30 minutes, but the point is to put your brain under pressure and revise all the subjects you have tomorrow because time's running out, remember? But anyways, once you finish writing your mock exam, quickly check your work and write down the answers to the questions you failed in your practice notebook. Then read through your answers, take a 5-minute coffee break and try to answer the questions you failed correctly without looking at the book. This is how you convert weak areas into easy points in record time. Since you're running out of time, active recall and memorization hacks are going to be your most effective weapons. That means flashcards and sticky notes. Now, you're probably wondering, but I don't have much time left. How am I supposed to make flashcards in like 30 minutes? Easy. Just use AI, upload pictures or PDFs of your school notes and ask Gemini to make you short flashcards and study points based on the notes. Revise these notes with the Feynman technique. Basically, you teach yourself the topic as if you are the teacher explaining it to someone else. Now, it's time to cram. Write down the formulas, laws, or dates that you need to memorize for the subject you have tomorrow. Now, basically, force it into your brain. First, read the formula silently in your head. Then, read it aloud. Then, close your eyes and try to repeat what you just said without looking back at the paper. Then, try to write down the formula you just read aloud without staring at the answer sheet. Do this for all the formulas you have to cram. When night comes, it's time to switch gears slightly. Now, it's not the time to start new chapters. You literally had all day to do that. Stick to reading through your flashcards and study points, going over your formulas for the last few times and glancing through your revision notebook. Get at least 5 or 6 hours of sleep if possible. I know it's tempting to pull an all-nighter, but sleep is the time when your brain actually grinds down what it's been taking in all day. Exhausted brains don't remember anything, no matter how many hours you have studied. So, sleep. When it's time for your exam, don't panic. Start by scanning the paper for the questions you know well. Pick the questions that look the easiest to you first. This way, you're properly working with the time given to you. Write in bullet points and use headings. It makes your copy look neat and organized, which examiners love. If you get stuck, move on. Don't waste precious time. Come back later if you have a few minutes left at the end. Alright, enough talking. Your exams are waiting. Grab your notebooks, textbooks, and all your study stuff. Time's running out, but there's still time to turn that grade around. Good luck!